After the success of Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, creator Shigeru Miyamoto and team immediately began work on its successor, Star Fox 2. Originally slated for release in 1995, Star Fox 2 was eventually cancelled, as there were concerns about releasing the title so late in the life cycle of the Super Nintendo, especially with their new console, the Nintendo 64, on the horizon. Star Fox 2 also utilized the Super FX2 chip, which Nintendo felt would be too expensive to produce, and despite being a big graphical upgrade from the original, would pale in comparison to the Nintendo 64's polygonal 3D graphics. Despite not being officially released until decades later, Star Fox 2 pushed the boundaries of what the team had worked on in the original Star Fox. New characters, modes, and even vehicles were available, including stuff like the Star Wolf team and the Walkers. The game was also less linear than the first, giving the player more freedom to explore Lylat and the various levels as they choose. Despite Star Fox 2's cancellation, a new Star Fox game was in Nintendo's crosshairs for release on the Nintendo 64. Many of the ideas introduced in Star Fox 2, as well as from the original Star Fox, would be incorporated into this new title, along with a huge boost in graphics, gameplay, and even voice acting. Star Fox 64 was released in 1997 and was an immediate critical and commercial success, becoming the second best-selling game of that year, behind only Mario Kart 64. The core of what makes Star Fox 64 one of the greatest Nintendo 64 games is in its excellent gameplay. Indeed, Star Fox 64 improves upon its predecessors by combining the classic rail shooter gameplay of the first game with some of the innovative new elements of the cancelled sequel, such as all-range mode, the Star Wolf team, and the various different vehicles with the addition of the Landmaster and the Blue Marine. Additionally, a multiplayer mode was added, with up to 4 players with 3 different modes: Time Trial, Point Match, and Battle Royale. The fast-paced space shooting action looks much more impressive and feels smoother on the Nintendo 64. Particularly, the N64's analog stick and the included Rumble Pack really skyrocketed the gameplay from the Super NES days, and made the game feel more immersive. Even over 25 years later, Star Fox 64 holds up visually better than a lot of its contemporaries from the 64-bit era. The space battles still feel epic and frenzied, and while yes, some of the vehicles and objects have that polygonal N64 era look to them, the game overall still looks great. The epic music composed by Hajime Wakai and the maestro himself, Koji Kondo, is epic and really memorable, capturing that Star Wars and Star Trek feel that the team were going for. This is even further emphasized by the excellent voice acting and dialogue.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Star Fox 64 is truly the example of how voice acting should have been done in this era, and the writing, which was inspired by more traditional historical dramas, with famous lines such as,
"Somebody's gonna pay for all this. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Do a barrel roll."
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox.
has become almost infamous. This really helped bring the characters and the world to life, particularly our heroes, Fox McCloud, Falco Lombardi, Peppy Hare, and Slippy Toad. Every character's personality shines through in every scenario, and it really helped add to the epic space opera feel. Overall, Star Fox 64 is one of those shining examples of games that really defined the 64-bit era, and particularly the Nintendo 64. It holds up really well today, and the memorable characters, epic space battles, and stellar gameplay makes it one of the very best games that the Nintendo 64 has to offer. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out this retro review. I hope you enjoyed it. As for the next game I plan to review, I'm not sure yet, so keep an eye out on the community tab on this channel. I'll probably put a poll up or something, and I'm also open to suggestions, so there's a few games I'd like to review, but as of right now I don't have anything set in stone. Other than that, thanks to everybody for watching the video, and if you would, I'd love it if you'd check out our friendly neighborhood Discord to see what this channel's all about, and check out these videos at the end here. Bye-bye. Do a barrel roll!